Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Korle i zapraszam na kolejną część przygód w grze Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Początek będzie dość nietypowy, ale otrzymałem od was masę komentarzy, a także prywatnych wiadomości, że na spotkaniu z Zygmuntem jest pewna ciekawostka. A mianowicie, w momencie, gdy jesteśmy tutaj na tym całym spotkaniu Rady, wysłani po kielich, w tym pokoju możemy znaleźć ukryty sztylet. Jak go wykorzystamy? No to za chwilę się dowiemy, natomiast teraz zabieram kubek. Spotkamy się za niecałą godzinkę. No i teraz jesteśmy gotowi na spotkanie z samym królem Zygmuntem. To jakiego nalać? Czerwonego? Proszę bardzo. I jak widać, można zabić Zygmunta. Tutaj jeszcze taka ciekawostka przed aktualizacją gry. Jeżeli dokonaliśmy tego w ten sposób, pojawiał się nieco inny ekran, również z informacją o końcu gry, ale nieco innej treści, a mianowicie, że zabiłeś króla Zygmunta, choć sam nie przeżyłeś dużo dłużej, no to dość oczywiste. Król Wacław wkrótce wrócił na czeski tron, Jan Hus nigdy nie został spalony na stosie, a wojny husyckie nigdy się nie wydarzyły. Taka ciekawostka. No niestety aktualizacja zepsuła to zakończenie, więc może w kolejnej to naprawiam, chociaż jakby nie patrzeć, no nie jest to kanoniczne zakończenie zarówno z perspektywy samej gry, jak i historii, więc powróćmy do tego, z czym zostawiliśmy naszą przygodę. Ruszajmy dalej. I wracamy do wozu, przy którym się żegnaliśmy. Tutaj też tylko raz jeszcze zaznaczę, nie ma znaczenia, czy przed tą misją ruszylibyśmy z zadaniem czarcia sfora. W żaden sposób nie wpłynęłoby to na wynik wydarzeń, jakie tu mieliśmy. No ma to sens, bo jakby nie patrzeć, czarcia sfora nie miałaby dostępu tutaj, skoro spotykała się tylko szlachta. Natomiast również zespół na wozie wyglądałby tak samo. O, możemy już się chyba przebrać, co będzie wskazane w naszej sytuacji i mam nadzieję, że tyle nam wystarczy, aby walczyć dalej. Panowie, jakoś tak ciemno się o was zrobiło i jedziemy dalej. Więc bez obaw, przez to, że czarcia sfora będzie zrobiona później, a będzie mogła być zrobiona później, no myślę, że zrobimy za chwilę, żeby już naprawdę nie męczyło, znaczy za chwilę, jak wyjdziemy z tych misji głównych, żeby już nie męczyło. Dalej ta misja będzie dostępna. Słuchaj, długa historia, wyjaśnij.
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. And I just got healed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. Like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time.
We better hurry up.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway. We all would, lad. but it has been decided as punishment for our many sins.
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing. Just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. You have fun. Pick it up.
Halt! I heard something.
To dopiero kurczę, koledzy.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Ja się może z powrotem do pana Jana podkleję i ruszamy ich tempem. Lepiej nie będzie. O, znowu stop?
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the content you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
This way, Henry.
Co, pogadamy sobie
Hopefully
szczerze?
we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it!
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
No i niestety okazuje się, że ta misja jest zbagowana, jeżeli do niej poprawnie nie podejdziemy. Więc jak to widać z tymi patchami. Część rzeczy potrafią naprawić, część zepsuć. Mojżesz nas nie interesuje tym razem. To nie tego typu misja, ale ty, kolego, zwany mordercą, jak najbardziej. No i tu jest istotne, aby wybierać opcję zabij po cichu, ponieważ okazuje się, że jeżeli ich ogłuszymy i nawet dobijemy później nożem, to może i tak być sytuacja, w której gra nie traktuje tego jako zabójstwo, a jeżeli dobrze rozumiem misję, to my mamy wszystkich pozabijać.
I knew a bloke who tried that. And what happened to him? I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Bugger this, not a damn thing here. If we go...
No chodź, kolego, ustaw się, no. Ile możemy czekać na właściwy moment? Nie wiem tylko, czy tam znów nie wyciągnąłem noża. Czy uda się go dobić tak na śmierć? Słuchaj, kolego, bez przytomności. O, jest, zniknął ten status. No właśnie, bo wcześniej miałem podobnie, ale niestety status z niego nie zszedł, a tym samym nie zeszło z niego życie. Słuchaj, morderco, inaczej pogadamy. A Henryczek to jakoś za ten nóż to ciężko chwyta. Widzę, że jak podchodzimy do nich znienacka, to wygląda to zgoła inaczej. Widzę, że jak nie podejdziemy do nich... No i proszę, udało się. Kurczę, i pomyśleć, że to taki głupi błąd. Dobrze, poczekajmy przed karczmą. Tutaj wyczyściliśmy okolice, co więcej, dowiedzieliśmy się, że nie udało się znaleźć żadnych dokumentów. Może i na szczęście.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them.
Z twoją matką w porządku? Przykro mi z powodu przyjaciół. Może matka najpierw.
What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Prowadź, Samuelu. I pomyśleć, że jeszcze niedawno nie byliśmy tu mile widzianym gościem.
is that you?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Może nie do końca nasza mama.
I can't go there yet.
Oho,
I have to get to Sam's mother first.
ale znała naszego ojca. I to bardzo dobrze. W sumie to lepiej od nas, być może. Znaczy przyszywanego ojca. Długa historia.
Oi, Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
Ojej, synem Marcina, przyjacielem. Nie wiem, to chyba za dużo dla niej w tym momencie.
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's. I was the one who warned him Sigismund was coming for you.
Thank you. I just hope we can escape before...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam! Are you alright?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards! Follow me! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Spokojnie, tylko Henryku, wyciągaj łuk.
They're gone.
Zabij strzelców? No nie wiem, jeden strzedł, drugi się wystraszył Henryka. Tyle dobrze. W końcu jak trzeba było, to celnie się strafiło. Nie ma ich więcej?
Can you help them?
Które? Gdzie? Dobra. Na pewno ten jest zły? Oby tak było, bo patrząc na ich status, to można zwątpić, gdzie powinniśmy ruszać z mieczem. Chyba że mieliśmy z nim pogadać. Jeszcze zapytam się, czy wszystko jest dobrze.
I can still feel him dragging me.
Dobrze.
Oi, Adonai.
No dobra, więcej nie pogadamy. Oby nie kosztowało to naszej... Właśnie, jak to określić? Przyszywanej, niedoszłej mamy życia, ta pomoc innym.
We cannot not get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Poczekaj tutaj, poddaj się. A oczy. Może być i tak.
We're gonna gut you, you!
Szyb.
The place is clear now. Come inside. Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now we have to go.
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless? Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick.
It's a fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone. There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Dwa razy nie mów, chociaż kurczę, trochę dużo ich tutaj wyszło. Ale kumpla chętnie bronił swoją piersią, bardzo dobrze. Nawet się nie zmęczę, chociaż w sumie mogłem się napić czegoś na wytrzymałość. Kogo oni tu podesłali? Barbarzyńcy na drodze. Oj, bandyci potrafią być mocniejsi. Ty nie oszukujesz z tą długością broni? Chociaż ma jakiś master cios od mistrza. O kurczę. Tak dalej pójdzie, to Zygmunt nie będzie miał armii. O. Trochę pechowo. Gdzie ja miałem? Ło, nie mam przypisanych środków leczących, kolego, to musimy inaczej powalczyć.
Henry, come on. Let's go.
Gott mohl mir.
Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Otóż to wciąż chyba nie najlepszy moment na takie rozmowy. Nim jednak ruszymy dalej, bo nie wiadomo, co nas jeszcze tu czeka. Widzę, że przed następnym spotkaniem będę musiał parę rzeczy ponadrabiać, jak chociażby odwar z nagietka.
We must get the wounded out of here first. Are we just supposed to bury them by the side of the road?
I am sure the Lord will understand. And if you do not believe me, ask the rabbi. He will surely agree.
Wygląda.
Don't worry. Even if that happens, we'll be able to pull the wagon. Look at him.
Yes.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Mogę jeszcze jakoś pomóc? O,
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy, have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
What? You know my Martin?
I do. He's, well, he's my father.
Bore Hashem.
I mean, not actually by blood, but he raised me.
Mein Sis Kindele. Tell me, how is he?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh, the hen of Shutsura Roir Hayem.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma, and, well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
jak się spotkaliście? Czemu was opuścił? Poślubiliście kogoś innego? Nie, no wszystko.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went szlak of szlak.
Czym jest szlak of szlak? To rimci cimci, tak? To po waszemu?
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoraisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off, but my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Kolin, but he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, He was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Bezpiecznej podróży. I tu zakończył się Exodus. Tak, leży lwa, ale prócz tego widzę, że poszukiwanie kolejnych znajomych, no właśnie, to reszta bandy sama się nam tutaj napatoczy. Zapytajmy go od razu. Domknijmy temat, a przynajmniej rozpocznijmy go. Wyczeźwiałeś już? O.
So, are you sober yet?
More than I would like. You know, Henry, I've been through a lot of battles, but this one was real shitty. Like defending a village that's under attack by other villages.
Well, I'd say one side was a bit more innocent than the other.
I suppose so, but still. Yesterday, this bunch of idiots would never dream of attacking anyone. And today, putting such bloody-mindedness into people's heads. Oh, it is all too easy.
You're probably right. What now? Are you going back to the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Do you want to come with me?
W sumie tak, ale to my tam jeszcze sobie na spokojnie wrócimy. Jeszcze nie jadł.
Not yet. I've still got work to do here.
Go on. I will wait here.
A tak chcesz czekać, bo wiesz, my to tak dużo spraw mamy, nawet z tobą. No to ruszajmy, opowiedz o ludziach z waszej bandy. Weterynały to tylko przyniosły nam pecha, o może tak.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
No, może tak. Jak długo parasz się?
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table. So they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
Chyba, że tak.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Czekaj, to jeszcze nie koniec rozmów. Co ty taki chętny do kończenia? W sprawie buntujących się chłopów, o jeszcze to.
Earlier you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye, a bunch of villagers. But they might be onto something.
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Mostly they are just trying to survive. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing a good job. But if they keep stepping on Sigismund's toes like that, he will go after them, and soon.
We could use a band like that.
I agree. But Siska was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to break my word. But you did not make any such promise, did you?
Do you know where to look for them?
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a secret password to recognize their own.
Password? What password?
Fuck. What was it? Ah, I remember. The fox is in the henhouse.
How did you learn their secret password?
When Dry Devil's band broke up, I was looking for a company to join. Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth going on about the peasants' revolt and shouting out the password for all to hear. Some old woman from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard, his chin hit the table.
Right, so I'm supposed to look for a scrawny, drunken loudmouth.
We have plenty of those already. I reckon you ought to talk to the old crone. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the password and see what happens.
All right. I hope I won't get slapped too.
Oczywiście to jeszcze nie wszystko. Gdzieś tam hasło podamy, ale opowiedz o waszej bandzie. No przede wszystkim.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Hooray! You looked like you were going to do it right away, but then disappeared off the face of the earth. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
No, co do Buchuta, to jeszcze poczekamy, ale to może nawet nam na dobre wyjdzie, że dopiero teraz skoczymy do nich, bo trzeba przyznać, że w Kuttenbergu ładnie rozwinęliśmy nasze zdolności, zarówno jeżeli chodzi o walkę, jak i retorykę, wiedzę, przede wszystkim wiedzę.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
Będziemy go szukać.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Hear, hear. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
No dobra.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos? Why?
Lubię dobre jadło, mam słabość do kobiet, lubię się dobrze napić, po prostu kocham życie, może tak.
I just love life like he does. No one knows when the Lord will call him. So why waste time?
As you say, you never know what day will be your last. And that is especially true among us.
Mamy wszystko.
I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Mamy wszystko, no i mam nadzieję, że rozwiałem wątpliwości dotyczące tego, co z tymi misjami tutaj dalej będzie można zrobić. No poszukamy całe towarzystwo, przeszukamy okolice, zajrzymy pod każdy kamień, no i chyba, co najważniejsze, postaramy się znaleźć komara, tak, to brzmi najciekawiej z całej ekipy. Przy okazji będzie można zaliczyć kilka misji pobocznych, no i też jeżeli ktoś się martwił o Kuttenberg, że coś nam uciekło, wszystko, co było dostępne jest nadal. Jak nie więcej, jak nie więcej. Więc widzimy się niebawem w kolejnym odcinku, a tymczasem dzięki za to, że jesteście, dzięki za to, że gramy razem. Grał z wami Korle. Trzymajcie się. Hej, hej.